Well, hello, boys and girls. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? I hope everybody is all right. I hope everybody is super happy and excited of the next evolution of the Bitcoin chart. And what are we doing today? Well, today we are going to play the game of is there gonna be a breakout or is it a fake out? So, of course, we're gonna have to analyze these situations. Most of these things are new zones that I added. So if you saw the chat yesterday, then you know that, for instance, the yellow one was not there. Those trend lines, the channels were not there. All this is new stuff, new ah sorry, new progression going on, as they say. And yeah, now we need to analyze to have a look and see if we can do something with this information. So if you want to join me, then I would say sit back, relax, and we are going to dive right in. All right. Welcome back. Okay, so let's just do it, guys. Just like the Nike commercial says, let's do it. So things that I have added in the meanwhile are this channel over here, because obviously this area over here, this area did break out of the previous channel. So, you know, I was looking for some new potential headlines. I copy pasted this upper line over here and dragged it down, and oh and behold, it does fit the bill. So nice parallel channel. Let's see if this one holds. I did the same thing in the other direction on the downside, but looks like it's already been broken a little bit. So potentially I do expect this thing to have more pressure to the upside. The question is, are we going to be able to make a higher high on the RSI as we do confirm a higher high on the price action? I think this is the key question that we need to ask ourselves right now. Yesterday in the Discord chat, I also said that a potential little bit of a pullback could be coming, and that this was going to be more an opportunity than anything else. I think yesterday we had the stream over here just under this box, so we rejected this box. We came down to the next level, made a bullish divergence over here. So yeah, potentially there is pressure to the upside, especially because we broke this area on the price action. Both price action and RSI do confirm this. So now that we have seen this, we're gonna have to just re-evaluate this area over here, see what it will take to break, so that we know that there is continuation in order. And then, of course, we are going to do the downsides as well. This one is not relevant anymore, so we can remove this one. And we're going to be looking at the one sitting over here, because I think this one could be relevant. All right, so let's do it. Yeah, just like the Nike commercial, huh? Let's do it. Okay, so this area over here, the RSI high says 65. Let's do 65 over here. What does this give us? 58,000. More or less sharp. And what do you know? This actually does line up exactly with the local high over here. What a very interesting situation. So potentially breaking above 58,000 could be your green light for a long-term continuation. And when I say long-term, I really mean like going to new all-time highs and entering a new rally of price discovery. So yeah, this is pretty big. This is pretty hot. Is it going to happen? Is it sure? Well, right now, I would not be willing to answer. I do not want to answer this question right now. The area to break is the green line. Maybe just the high wick of this local high over here. This would be the key area that I would be judging this beast off of. Then again, on the way down, we do have potential areas for support. All those are still here. And this area over here, if I'm not mistaken, I think we measured it off of did we take the 5-hour chart, the 6-hour chart? I think the 6-hour chart is gonna have it much better. So 31.10. Let's say 31.10. Yeah, let's go with 31.10. I think the 6-hour is going to get this one a lot better. Okay, so what do we see over here? This is the low and 47,000. All right. All right. So we set this, that is that. And maybe we also want to have a look at over here. I would like to have the 5-hour just for this one, sitting at 39.6. And we read the almost 52,000. So yep, that's that entire range, like I said, of potential support. Yeah. So yeah, how do we play this? Same game like yesterday. Exactly the same game as we did yesterday. Okay, the yellow line over here, this would be your point of no return, your stop loss, or whatever you want. Why? Because if we break below this one, clearly we are going to make a continuation pattern, setting a lower high with a lower low together with a lower low on price action. So when price action and RSI do agree on these things, usually there is continuation, and continuation to where? You ask down to the next level. Next levels are actually this one, and this one. Now we already made a an estimate for this local low here on the 6-hour chart. So potentially, if this red area does not hold, I would say goodbye, continuation to the upside, and hello shorts periods. Yeah, that's more or less it. Then on the other hand, this downward looking channel, I'm gonna color code it differently. I'm gonna make it green. This one looks like it's already losing strength on the upside. So potentially seeing this break out to the upside looks actually very plausible. Then again, if price really reaches up to the upper side of this channel, guess what? Then we are above the green line, and this would actually give us a green light or a continuation to the upside, all-time highs, all that good stuff. So guys, boys and girls, and all genders in between, I hope you guys are ready for this. Make sure you don't wreck your wallet. Make sure that you keep those levels in check and that you keep your eyes on the prize. What is the prize? The prize, well, I will tell you. The prize is actually, yeah, big money to the upside or long-term continuation to the downside. This is the game that we are playing, because if right there, if this rejects, then yeah, there are still areas of potential support, but then this just means at best, still some sideways to go, still quite some hesitation. And yeah, you know, that's never a good thing, especially when we are reaching out for all-time highs. This is where we really want to see that breakthrough happen. This thing just going like a bulldozer through walls and resistance. This is where you know that that things are going to really keep driving, especially because right here on the 1 hour chart, if we look at this formation, we do have a higher high, a higher low, higher low, higher low. And what do we see on the RSI? Lower low, lower low, lower low. So potentially those are 3 strikes of bullish divergence. Like you guys know, when they come in threes, then usually it rallies. No, I just made that up. But, you know, this is usually the way things go. If we have 3 strikes of bearish divergence like we had here, short one after the other, the 3 kings like I called them, this is where, yes, bam, it really goes down south. Now, on the other side, in the other direction, we have that same signature right here, and this really looks like accumulation. Also, looking at the accumulation and distribution panel indicator, then you can clearly see that this entire region was just reaccumulated, and right now, guess what it says? Green all the way, pointed straight up. Let's have a look at the higher time frames. Let's see if they do agree with this story. 3-hour chart is looking good. Look at the 5-hour chart. 5-hour chart is looking a little bit more sad. Let's see how this develops. We do see it sloping over a little bit, still not in the positive though. Let's look at the 10-hour chart. 10-hour chart, it's sitting up there, pointing down, but yeah, things can still turn around, of course. But yeah, I would say right now, if you are in a long position, if you are already in a long position, set your stop losses, or at least areas where you want to take away from your long position. I don't think if it goes down that it's going to be a breakdown. I think that usually or potentially we are going to find some support still on either one of these areas. That is, if we do break the yellow line. Okay, so as long as this doesn't happen, don't worry about these two. Okay, just go level by level. But on the other hand, if we do break out, then yeah, you would be sad to have missed this opportunity, I'm pretty sure. Of course, you know, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't tell you what to do. I don't tell you how to play these things. All those strategies, all these things are up to you. Those are your decisions. It's your money, not mine. I don't do that. But yeah, I do believe that we are seeing very interesting times, especially with this entire pandemic going on. Let's have a look at the dollar, what the dollar has been doing. Yeah, dollar also looking kind of droopy right here. Full on bearish divergence again. So yeah, chances are, I believe the dollar is going to go visit a little bit more south before anything else. Let's have a quick look at the E-mini futures. Well, usually when the dollar is acting sad, E-mini futures is rallying. And what do we see over here? This entire structure here, this is one series of very high lows, and this one over here is a lower low together with a higher low on the price section. So yeah, you know, these things might line up together again, where dollar gets pressure down and traditional markets go for pressure up. So yeah, these things start to, you know, agree in their weighing of disagreeing. Let's call it like that. And yeah, finally, we want to have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, because yesterday, oh yes, yesterday we saw the dominance make a very nice move up. And guess what, boys and girls? It continues. It is still going. All right, so does this mean that altcoins are going to be crushed? Well, you know, on the Bitcoin pairing, Potentially, yes. Potentially, they are going to suffer. But yeah, even on a USD pairing, they are suffering, guys. This is horrible, especially Ethereum, EOS, IOTA. Yeah, Doge. Let's not talk about. We don't do memes over here. But yeah, the only one that seems to be doing good is Litecoin. You know, and when Litecoin is doing good, when all the other coins are not doing good, then yeah, you know something is up. Something is gonna happen. Doge BTC, what is that? Uh, that's a flat line, guys. This is a flat line. Yep. Yeah, for me, potentially right now, today, the name of the game is keep playing Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the Mac Daddy. It's the big coin. It's the one all other coins are traded against. You know, love it or hate it. This is your decision, but the facts are the facts. Hey, hello, Bixi. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? That's been a long time. Well, yeah, you know, I could analyze ADA. I'm just going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to stop the recording and then we can keep doing a little bit of altcoins, watching and stuff. But I'm going to try to keep my videos as short as possible because I'm under the impression that I make my videos too long, especially for people watching after the fact. So to wrap this thing up, Bitcoin potentially is looking really, really nice. Okay, it could very easily, of course, follow the downward channel and potentially breaking the 54,000 area would be, in my opinion, not such a good thing. Potentially, I would be expecting then price to go down to the 51 and after that to the 49,000. If, of course, it doesn't get picked up there, then a lot more pressure down. Eventually, it is going to be picked up somewhere here in the red area, but does this mean a quick recovery? I don't think so. So for me personally, my area where I'm going to start taking off of my long as a preemptive kind of stop loss, not fully stepping out, but preemptively closing quite some. This would be right over here, breaking the 54,000. Whatever happens after it, you know, I'm already sitting in a position at 50,000. So, you know, I can easily then let it ride to the 51. If this one doesn't hold, I will stop it and then, you know, I will let it bounce and I'll open a very new position once I see some confirmation. But this is my plan personally. Now, on the other hand, if we start rising back up, if we break this upper trend line over here, the green one, and we break above the horizontal ray, then I would expect this thing to keep going, especially because we are entering the weekend. A lot of volatility could be coming our way. So guys, I hope this is helpful. Be very, very careful. Take care of your positions, your friends and families. And then I will wrap this up and I will see you guys tomorrow on the same channel. Thank you very much.